Hi everyone. Oh, this is the Creative Chica coming to you with another video today. I saw this idea on Pinterest is making these cute little jar tags. So I'm going to get right to it and tell you how to make them and tell you what stamps I used. So the stamps I used were a set that was given to me by a friend, and they're by Inka Dinka Doo. And this is what it looks like. Let me move this out of the way and bring the stamps in. So this is what the set looks like. Okay, so as you can see, I already took some off of there. I took the big jar off of there, and you have different jars. And I guess I should move that out of the way. That is the jar I used. And you're probably wondering, how did I get this jar into that size? So I'll show you. Okay. So for the first thing you want to do, and I have some more already laid out, so I can show you guys how I did this. Okay. So what you want to do is, this is going to be stamped in two parts, and I'm going to show you. If you see the tick marks, you see four little tick marks on this stamp. It's not on the stamp; it's actually on the acrylic block. So what you want to do is take your ink. And let's say, just for quickness, let's pretend this is the ink pad. So you want to take it and go up to the bottom part and go ahead and take that and stamp, right? So you're going to get the bottom part of it and just go ahead and then stamp up to there, right there, okay? And then you're going to clean it off and do it again, stamp it, move it down, and just eyeball it. And then you will stamp your top part right there. That'll give you the shorter jar. Okay, I did different sizes as I was playing with it, so that's why I got that different size jars. These jars are, I wrote this down somewhere. Okay, I think it was 2 3/8 by 3 inches. The overall tag. Okay, so you can make it any size you want, and then what you do is you take your paper and just stamp the top of the jar. Okay, as you can see here, I stamped the top of the jar, and then I took my fancy scissors and I cut the bottom. Okay, see that, how I cut the bottom? And this is on the back side of this paper. That will then later be placed right on top of that, like this. Okay, so that's basically how you make this. And so I'll go back to my tag and explain a little bit more. I also had a to and from, and I stamped the to and from. And as you can see on the top left, I put an eyelet, and I used my Crop-A-Dile for the hole. And I took some of this foamy tape, like see that? And then that's between this piece of paper and the tag. Sorry about my hands, guys. Okay, so that would be right placed like this, right? And then you have your paper placed over. It gives it a little bit of dimension. And not only that, but then you can add your ribbon like I did here. See that ribbon? So what I did was I just went ahead and wrapped it and then placed it all down together, tied my knot, and basically that was how I made that. And I cornered, or rather I used my corner rounder to do the edges of the square, which I'll do on all of these. And I did the ribbon, and then that will be wrapped around the jar, because I will be giving these with my canning gifts this Christmas. So then that's how you do it. And you could just make a whole bunch, make whatever size you want. If you want larger jars, then of course you could use the whole length of this jar if you wanted to do that. And I don't have, let's see, let me see if I have my, looking for my, yes, my ruler, so I can tell you how big this is. So let's see, 1 inch. Okay, so there's my 1 inch, and I'm trying to bring it as close as I can. So it's about almost 4 inches. So 4 inches almost. And then the width, the widest part of it, is about, as you can see, it's just a tad under 2 inches. So that's how big they are, but you can make them any size. And then the other parts of this, the other parts of these are really cute too, which I didn't use yet. It says, one says you're invited. It says thank you, which you could put save the date. For and from. Oh, and that's another thing. I used a different stamp for the to and from. So mine says to and from, and I'm not sure exactly where I got that, but it's in, you know, you could use any to and from, or you could even write it by hand. And these jars are different sizes as well. So you got kind of a tiny one, which this is a smaller one. So let's see, this one is let's see, a little over, it's about 2 1/4 by, what is that? Almost 1 1/4. And then the smallest one, or the medium-sized one, I guess you would call it, is about a little over 2 1/2, I guess, by 1 1/2. So you can use those if you wanted to use that. The jars that I made, and the size, I already told you the sizes, right? So the sizes on these varied. So this one is about, there you go, 2 1/2. Almost 2 inches. I guess I could use the medium one, but I really like the squattiness of the way the jars look. I think it's really cute. This one's a little smaller than the other one, and I think that it was a lot of fun to do. I wanted to let you guys know where I got this baker's twine. So I have a little jar here, and this is all my baker's twine. And I've actually picked this all up at the Dollar Tree. I think it was over the summer that I got it. I might even got it last year, but I do have quite a bit of it now. And if you see the orange, gold, this is the most recent one I got that they have right now. So they're really pretty. I picked one up for myself and a friend, and I just keep it in this little bucket, and that I got from the dollar spot at Target. And that's it for today. So I hope you guys enjoyed this. If you guys have any questions, just feel free to post questions, and I'll be happy to answer them. I know it's kind of a rushed video, but I really wanted to show you guys this. So I hope you guys have a great day. Take care.